Government plans to put government finances on a sustainable path and the economy on a growth trajectory. The local economy is expected to grow at 1.2% this year, down from 1.4% previously forecast. Gross tax revenue is revised up by 19.3 billion rand due to higher net value-added tax collection and taxes on corporate income and profits. Spending is expected to grow at an annual average of 3.6%, from 2.6 trillion to about 2.9 trillion rand. The budget deficit for the financial year is expected to decline by 8.2 billion rand due to robust revenue performance and lower borrowing costs. Government now expects debt to stabilize at 77.9% of GDP in this financial year, arresting the long climb in debt trajectory. Debt servicing costs consume 21 cents of every 1 rand of revenue collected. Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana says government is considering a formal fiscal anchor to help ensure that public finances remain sustainable over the long term.
Our optimism is rooted in the progress we've made in keeping the promises we have set out. A promise to grow the economy faster, to strengthen public finances, and to improve life for all South Africans. 2 years ago, we committed to stabilizing public debt in the current year and then begin to reduce it. Despite a challenging environment of persistently low economic growth, we are on track to achieving this goal.
South Africa's inflation target has been reduced to 3% with a 1 percentage point tolerance in cases of shocks. It is expected that this will anchor inflation to lower levels and reduce the cost of living and borrowing costs and support higher long-term growth, bringing the target in line with emerging markets peers and trading partners.
The Minister and I have agreed on an inflation target of 3%, and 3% is in line with our peers. It is something that the Treasury and the Reserve Bank have studied comprehensively for a period of time, and we had come to the point where we could make decisions. There is no such thing as a costless policy. Every policy has got trade-offs, and what is important is that the benefits outweigh the costs, and hence our ability to move on this. When we look at our current inflation target band, it was wide, it was too high. This move is about taking it closer to where our peers are.
Government believes its ability to demonstrate commitment to ensuring debt to GDP stabilizes, demonstrate the seriousness of fiscal sustainability, and that at some point rating agencies will acknowledge progress that the country has made since being downgraded to below investment grade.
There's a number of issues that I think are really going to be quite positive for investors. The fact that we're going to see a primary budget surplus growing over the medium term, the fact that debt is likely to stabilize this year and come off in the next couple of years, a commitment to reining in expenditure, a much better use of the revenue overrun that we are expecting this time around. And so I think all of these factors, together with some positive momentum on reforms such as the formal adoption of a lower inflation target, is very good news for markets in general, but also for the rating agencies to take this forward. So I do think that we are edging closer now to a sovereign ratings upgrade. We know that S&P Global Ratings, as an example, have South Africa's foreign currency debt rating at a BB-, but they have had us on a positive outlook for the past year. So I do think we are definitely getting closer to some positive news on the ratings front.
The 2025 budget allocated 4 billion rand to SARS to enable it to increase debt collection by 20 billion rand to 50 billion rand. However, National Treasury says data for the first 6 months of the financial year indicates that debt collection remains below estimates due to the legal and technical complexities of settling cases. SARS, however, says it is building up capacity to address complex cases and that this should improve collections for the rest of this year. Gloria Sefako Mosi, SABC News, Pretoria.